Hi, I'm Danielle, and this is Chatter Out Loud, a podcast where I share thoughts and TV commentary on shows I like to watch. Now, before I start, I want to ask that you go ahead and like, follow, share, and subscribe. And on YouTube, where I upload my companion episode of my podcast, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you can get a notification every time I post a new episode and you won't miss out. So welcome or welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Your presence is very much appreciated. Okay, you guys, a lot of you began listening to me when I started covering the game of Big Brother, and that's not going away. We are near the end of BB Can Season 10, and there's a little time before BBUS Season 24 starts, and I think that's expected in July. So I thought I'd review another reality TV show that you may like. My friend Lou, what's up, Lou? Got me to take a second look, and I did. And in fact, I watched the entire season 3, and that was the last season. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about The Circle. Season 4 premieres Wednesday, May 4th. It airs on Netflix. And since it airs on Netflix, that means they drop a few episodes at a time. So here's the schedule they have of releasing episodes throughout season 4. So it premieres on this Wednesday, May 4th. Episodes 1 through 4 will drop. The next week, Wednesday, May 11th. Episodes 5 through 8 will drop. And I'm just thinking, did I say May 4th? All right, let me start over. Week 1 will be May 4th. Right, episodes 1 through 4. Week 2 is Wednesday, May 11th, episodes 5 through 8. Week 3 will be May 18th, episodes 9 through 12. And then week 4 is May 25th, and that'll be the finale. So episodes will drop over the next 4 weeks. I haven't figured out a plan necessarily to review multiple episodes at a time without it being too long, but I think I'll figure it out. And if you aren't familiar with The Circle, it's a strategic competition, a reality competition. The game is based around social media with the concept that anyone can be anyone in the circle. The players choose to play as themselves or other people, which they call catfish, all while chasing a cash prize. And the concept is around ratings, right? That's how people are not voted off or not evicted, but are blocked. So that's how, when they're blocked, they're out of the game, right? All right. Each of the players are sequestered in their own apartment with no contact with the outside world, no TV, no social media, nothing. They're only able to communicate with each other in the circle. So if you like Big Brother, I think you'll like this. I watched the entire season 3. That's the only season I've watched. And it took me a little over 2 weeks to watch the entire season 3. Anyway, I want to give a shot at reviewing The Circle season 4. So I also wanted to mention that in the game of The Circle, the contestant who earns the highest rating from their fellow sequestered competitors will win $150,000. And that's up from $100,000 in the previous seasons. So the cash prize has gone up. They've also branded this season as being quote unquote extra spicy, with more twists and turns than ever before. Michelle Buteau is the host, and she always has one-liners and says funny things in her commentary as she hosts the show. So she's a comedian. She's pretty funny to me. But I like the element that I like her part of the show as we watch the contestants play. Right. And so really quickly, I want to go over the cast of season 4. Netflix shared the cast last week. All right. So they are starting with Alyssa. She's 27. She's from New York City. She's an assistant to a sex coach. And she doesn't have a problem saying the word vagina. And she kept repeating that word. Vagina, vagina, vagina. So that's Alyssa. John. He's 24. He's from New Jersey. He's a social media content creator. He's Italian. He has the tattoos. That's what he says. Anyway, he says he's grown up in a bowl of sauce. And he's going to enter the game as his mom, Carol, right? Yu Ling, she's 25. She's a brand marketing consultant. She's from San Francisco, aka the Yay area. That's what she said. All right, Frank, he's 28. He's a school social worker, and he's from Maryland. He describes himself as a big boy with a big personality, right? And he seems fun. All right, Rachel, she's 29. She is a paranormal researcher, and she's based out of Houston, Texas. She had a lot of paranormal experiences as a kid, and it just stayed with her. And she's always grown up thinking she's not a dweeb, but she thinks she's the coolest. So I like her confidence. I like her, and I'm interested to see how she does in this competition. We have Brew, and if I'm not mistaken, I think his name is Josh Brubaker or something like that, but he wants us to call him Brew. Okay, so Brew is 25. He's from West Hollywood. He's a radio host. He's very popular online, although I haven't heard of him. I'm going to look him up. But he says he has 3.5 million followers. And he says if he can be successful and have a following like that, he can do well in this game. And so we'll see. Krissa, she's 31. She was the 13th woman ever to be a Harlem Globetrotter. And I swear, I still am looking for that picture. I think we've met her, my daughter and I. Because we went when she was growing up, or when she was younger, I should say. We would go to the Harlem, or go to see the Harlem Globetrotters. And I remember there were two girls there, and we took a picture with them. And I cannot for the life of me find it. But I think one of the girls in that picture was Krissa. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated if I find the picture. All right. Anyway, her occupation, she's a basketball influencer on social media or something like that. And maybe that surrounds like empowerment and supporting girls in sports and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see how she plays, right? We have a little celebrity there. Parker, she is 21. She's from Miami, Florida. She's a student. And to sum up her, or summarize her personality, she's a sorority girl and loves to party. Right? And she's going in as her 56-year-old dad, Paul. Now, I think this is going to be very interesting. Number one, the girl is 21. Right? She's in college. She's a partier. And I just want to see how she plays a 56-year-old dad. I mean, maybe she can try to just do what her own father does and act like that. But this is going to be interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she pulls that off. And then we have Alex. He's 28. He's from Arizona. He's a commercial banker. And in that line of work, he says he already feels like he catfishes, right? In his line of work as a commercial banker, right? He's going into the game as Nathan, a 22-year-old fresh out of college frat boy. So that's going to be interesting too. And Alex looks more like a nerd. So he's going in as a pretty boy, a hot boy and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun to watch. So these first 8 contestants seem pretty interesting, right? That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, first 9 contestants, right? They seem pretty interesting. I can't wait to see the show kick off. And they look like they're going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures now. If you are listening through YouTube, I'm going to have pictures throughout the episode here. All right. So most likely, I think I'll post reviews on Saturdays. If I can post them sooner, I will. And I think I'm going to plan to post like 4 episodes. That's a lot. I don't want it to be a long review, right? So maybe I'll do 2 episodes at a time. I'll figure out something. So just grant me a little grace there. All right, The Circle Season 4 premieres this Wednesday on May 4th. Netflix will drop the first 4 episodes this Wednesday. I invite you to join me as we chat about the gameplay throughout the season. All right, and that's all I have. So be sure to come back and give me a listen. I'd love for you to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. All right, my name is Danielle, and you're listening to my podcast, Chatter Out Loud. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, I appreciate your support. Thanks again for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.